In this video, I'm going to share with you an ICT New York kill zone strategy with a secret refinement that's actually made me thousands in the markets. I'm a six-figure funded day trader, and in this video, I'm going to walk you through step by step the exact rules and the exact checklist that you need to go ahead and follow to start passing your prop firm challenges, getting funded, and start consistently hitting those 4 or 5-figure withdrawals. So without further ado, guys, let's get straight into the video. Now, you can see right here, I have everything listed for you. You guys can take a screenshot, pause the video right now, and take a screenshot of this so you guys can actually use it as notes in the future. So you can see the pairs that we've got here, and predominantly I like to use GBP USD for these types of setups and these types of strategies. So you can use these pairs right here, or you can actually use US 30 and NAS 100. I've actually seen this back tested. It's very, very good and very, very nice price action when it comes to this specific strategy, especially during New York session. So we're going to be using the 5-minute, the 15-minute, 5-minute, and 1-minute, and looking at order blocks, fair value, and liquidity generation. This is actually explained in my previous videos, so if you haven't already, go ahead and watch those. And when it comes to the New York Open in terms of timing, this is the New York kill zone strategy. So we're going to be looking predominantly from the Open, which is 1 p.m. in the UK, over into 3:30 p.m., which is about 2.5 hours after. And then same for the USA traders, it's 8 a.m. to 10:30. So what we're going to do here is going to explain the model to you and then go through the checklist. So with the model, you can see right here, we're in a very nice uptrending structure. Okay, so we're going to the upside. Whenever we're doing that, we're going to obviously always look for buys. When we're looking for buys, we want to ideally see obviously something called a PD array. A PD array is just another word for an order block or an FEG, a point of interest, right? So we want to see that point of interest right here, let's say resting, but above that, especially if we're looking to buy, we want to see a generation of liquidity. Now this can come in the form of trend lines, it can come in the form of equal highs, equal lows, it can come even in Asian range, right, for that to get swept and then continue in the opposite direction. But in this scenario, in this example, I'm going to go ahead and show you this example with an equal low. It can even be one single low because that can be a level of liquidity low. I'll make a completely separate video to show you guys the engineering of liquidity, but that's a separate video. But in this video right here, we're going to go through again, uptrending structure, looking for an area like an order block or an FEG, a level of displacement here, engineered liquidity, wait for that liquidity to get taken out. When we see the market tap into this area of demand, that's where we're going to look down into the 5-minute engulfing in the opposite direction. So we're going to drop down to the 5-minute time frame once this 15-minute candle has closed. Whether it closes in there or not, it doesn't really matter. We want to wait for that 15-minute candle to close, scale down to the 5-minute time frame. If we see a 5-minute engulfing in the opposite direction to the upside, we want to then go and look down onto the 1-minute time frame to see a market structure shift with displacement. Whenever we've seen that displacement occur, that's when we're going to go ahead and use our FEG, our extreme FEG on the 1-minute time frame to go ahead and start to look for those entry opportunities. Once we found that entry opportunity, we're going to put our stop loss obviously below that previous high or low, and then target external opposing levels of liquidity. So this is the example for a buy. For those of you who are wondering how a sell would look, it's a very, very simple move right here, downtrending structure, liquidity engineered just below it, market taps into that area, provides that shift in structure, and then we actually find that entry of the extreme FEG, target external levels of liquidity, high win rate, high risk to reward. So without further ado, guys, let's get straight into the live examples. But just before I go ahead and do so, in this example, as you can see right here, the market has actually started to create a sort of downtrending bearish sort of example right here, a structure even. And what you can see right here is the market is pulling back into a certain level. I don't know if you guys can spot it right now, but you can see that it's coming into a certain PD array. And then from there, what we're going to be looking for predominantly is sells. Okay, so we're going to look for the market to go to the downside. So as you can see right here, we even have these levels of liquidity, as you can see right here, that the market has gone ahead and swept. And a lot of people would actually miss this because they would be waiting for this order block to get hit, for example, right? But in this scenario here, what we've got is a very nice level right here, which is a level of displacement, fair value gap right there. Now, although the market has actually tapped into this area 15 minutes before this area, this is like an exception and it can vary at times. This won't happen a lot of the time. It's like the 1 or 2 times out of 10 where it will occur. But this is just one example for convenience sake for me to show you. So you can see right here that the market has swept this previous high right here, tapped into this nice area of displacement. And from here, we're going to scale down from the 15-minute time frame down to the 5-minute time frame. On the 5-minute time frame, we see a beautiful engulfing, nice reaction. It's almost like a measurement of momentum whenever you see these price action signals like an engulfing. So now that I've seen this engulfing, I'm going to go ahead and say to myself, okay, the market has now tapped into the 15-minute area of the PD array, the fair value gap. Now the 5-minute has shown me an intention to go into the downside. So what I'm going to now do is go ahead onto the 1-minute time frame and look for a market structure shift in the opposite direction. So which is to the downside, obviously, right? Because the market's currently to the upside. I'm going to look for a market structure shift to the downside with some displacement. And as of right now, we want to ideally see this low get taken out with displacement, keyword displacement. basically meaning an FVG created in that process. So we can see the market coming to the upside. It's now 1 o'clock, and you can already see the market is giving us some sort of volume. Still not broken this previous low, so I'll go ahead and actually mark this out. What we want to see is this area getting broken. So you can see right here, the market's still ranging, and there the market has started to officially break. Now, can we get some sort of a displacement? Yes, actually, we've actually just seen that right there. And you can see the market actually has given us that nice area to work with right there. So this is an area where the market has imbalance and it's fully full of sellers. So what we're going to go ahead and do right here is put our entry for a short right here. Let's go ahead and just change this down into black. And what we're going to go ahead and do is put our stop loss just at this high right here. A nice 4.5 pip stop loss on GBP USD. And what we're going to start to do is just trail our stop loss and ideally look for this low to get swept, okay? So although it might look like a low risk reward right now, what we're going to do is use our trading technique to actually go ahead and keep pushing our stop loss and maximizing our reward. And to be honest, guys, you can get away with putting your stop loss above this candle high right here to maximize risk reward. But for safety reasons, what I'd like to do is put it above this high right here. Let's see how this trade plays out. If you want me to pass your prop firm challenge or you want to get funded with a 100% guarantee, then this automated trading bot is for you. Most people spend around $7,000 over 3 months before they reach their first ever funded account. But with this bot, you can actually avoid the waste of time, money, and stress by letting it pass the challenge for you with a 100% guarantee. Our bot does not miss. It passes the challenge usually within a few minutes. Yes, you heard that right, guys. Within a few minutes on the same day. So the day after, you can actually be funded 6 figures, trading live, making real profits. It's a zero risk investment. If we fail the challenge, you'll get a full refund, but we've never failed the challenge for our clients ever. So you'll be funded 100% guaranteed. There are limited spots available for each intake, guys. So get onto this while it's still available. Click the link in the description to get funded and change your life today and start scaling to 10K months and stop wasting time. Join the Telegram link in the description to secure yourself a spot. There are limited seats available for each challenge intake. And as you can see right here, the group is growing by thousands every other week. So the demand is extremely high. And you can even see right here, guys, don't forget, once you do pass with us, you will actually get free access, granted access into the signals room free for a month. You can see right here a client who made $1,000 from our service. They got funded with our service. They went into the signals room free. Again, remember guys, free for a month. And then they actually got $1,000 payout right here. All the proof is here. And you can see the receipts right over here. All the proof is here. So go ahead, join the Telegram. There are offers on throughout the month. So go ahead, join the Telegram link and actually get yourselves funded and secure yourself a spot today. You can see the market tapping right into that fair value, right? And then coming straight down and having a beautiful, beautiful reaction. There's take profit one hit. So now what I'll do right now is go ahead and look for another level of liquidity. So that was the first level right here. What we're going to go ahead and do is look for another level of liquidity right here, for example, okay? So we're going to keep on moving our take profit. And as you can see, the market just really rinsing that. And what I'd be doing at this point, if I'm up a 1 to 4, I'd actually be trading my stop loss at this previous level as a take profit, okay? And what we can see is more and more levels of liquidity to go ahead and target. We have numerous here. We can go as far as we want. But right now, what I'd be doing is looking to take profits and actually manage this trade. So you can see the price action right here. Probably would have been topped out here, but you can see the market still giving us that beautiful, beautiful reaction and continuing in our favor. So I want to show you guys the ultimate high risk reward that this can actually provide you with. If you didn't obviously, trail your stop loss and you held this full position, guys, you're looking at a minimum, if you're looking to take profits at this previous low right here, a 1 to 9 risk reward. And with that continuation of the session volume, you can see that maximizing all the way down into a potential 1 to 11 risk reward. So it's a very, very simple process right here. And then we're going to go ahead right now and move on to that second example. So now on to the second example, and you can see the market has actually changed its sentiment, and it actually now looks like it wants to go bullish based on it breaking the previous highs in the market right here, these previous levels of structure. With that being said right now, what I want to look for is a PD array, a level of demand, to now let the market potentially bounce off to go to the upside. So in this scenario right here on the 15-minute time frame, what I can automatically see straight away is this 15-minute level of demand. Okay, so with me highlighting that right now, what I want to look for to make this area a higher probability zone is some engineered levels of liquidity. And in this scenario right here, what we have is this low right here. You guys can actually refer to that first example I showed you right at the start of the video. And even you can see these overall sort of equal lows starting to get taken out. So right above this area of demand, we have a beautiful level of liquidity engineered that we would like to see swept and then look for our confirmations within there. So the market should look something like this to then help us go in the opposite direction. So I'm going to fast forward the chart now, and you can see the 15-minute time frame is now 1 o'clock, which is the New York Open. And we can still see nothing's happened to this low. We want to see this low actually get swept. So we're going to continue, and there we have it. So now the market has tapped into our level of demand, and it's actually closed. With the 15-minute now closing, now I'm only going to go down to the 5-minute time frame. On the 5-minute time frame, I'm now going to look for an engulfing candlestick to give me the intention and the momentum of the market to potentially go in the bullish direction. As of right now, this is not a bullish engulfing because it's not engulfed the previous candle. So I'm going to wait for one more candle, and there we have it. Right, a nice engulfing candlestick. So now with that intention being shown, I'm now going to drop down to the 1-minute time frame. On the 1-minute time frame, what am I going to look for? A market structure shift in the opposite direction to what the current trend is, which is bearish, right? So as you can see right here, if I mark it out for you guys, you can see high, low, lower high, lower low, lower high, lower low. So what do we need this to break for it to be a market structure shift? We need it to break this high right here. So I want to see this is broken with a nice bit of displacement, and you can see right here the market has been broken, and now we're going to look for a extreme level of FVG, an extreme 1-minute FVG to go ahead and base our entries off. So you can see right here we have the extreme, the most extreme area right here. I'm going to make this, let's just make this red. Okay, in fact, let's make this yellow. So what I'm going to do is target this area, and for extra sort of confluence, what we're going to look for is, let's have a look for Fibonacci. To boost my confidence here in this trade in the confluence, you can see that the 79 level aligns pretty nicely with our zone. So what I'm going to go ahead and do is enter my trade right here and go ahead and look for a limit, buy limit right here, put my stop loss below this low right here, and then target external levels of liquidity. My first target would actually be this high right here to go ahead and target. So let's see how this trade gets on. But just before we actually go ahead and get into this trade, guys, if you want to be part of my inner circle for a one-time payment and get lifetime access to the full course video recorded, all my pre-recorded and post and current webinars, as well as the private Discord community, which has shared trade ideas and 24/7 full support from myself, you guys can actually go ahead and join my academy right here for $250. The enrollment will actually be closing soon. The links will be in the description right here, and you guys can see from my Discord the results speak for themselves. We're having traders getting payouts every other day. 6K payout here, even an 18K payout for one of our students right here on their funded account, and they actually joined the academy, and they actually seen results like this starting from the moment they started joining the academy, right? You can see another trader right here, 3K withdrawal right here, or 3K profit. You can see another trader right here with their biggest day so far, and that was just today actually, guys. So I was just recording this right now, and you can see 7K day. Congrats to my guy right here. So I want to show you guys the results speak for themselves. So many funded certificates, all my share trade ideas are right here in the academy. So if you guys want to go ahead and join that, make sure you click the link in the description down below. Without further ado, let's get straight back into the video. So you can see right here we have the extreme area set. What we want to do is let the market run back into that area. Beautiful entry, beautiful rejection from this area, and now look at how market is moving from this zone. So I want to show you guys just overall the simplicity of this strategy. You can see the market here absolutely smashing our first take profit and actually going ahead and moving over to our next, right? So I'd look to target this area right here, and already you're running at a 1 to 8. Guys, this is passing your funding challenges if you're risking 1% on these types of setups. This is why I wasn't, this is why I was going on about it so much at the start, because I want you guys to start applying this and actually backtesting it first, forward testing it, and actually making some real money on your accounts. You can see the market absolutely smashing the previous overall high of that day. You can see right here. So what we're going to start to do is continue moving our trading stop loss to the next level of liquidity, which is right over here. And you can see the momentum here, guys. Absolutely insane, absolutely crazy risk to reward right here. Let's see what we're running at. A clean 1 to 18, 1 to 19 risk to reward. Take profit smashed right there. So I just want to go ahead and show you guys this very simple strategy. If you did like this video, make sure you leave a like, comment, and make sure you subscribe. I will be breaking down a lot more of my funding challenges and actually the process to get in there, so I can help you guys with psychology, because that is a massive part of your trading journey. But if you guys did find this video, like I said, please drop a like, comment, and subscribe. And if you haven't already, go ahead and follow me on my socials. Everything is at Sniper Ads. You can follow me on my Instagram and my Twitter right here. I will be dropping a lot of educational content there as well. Without further ado, guys, let me end this video off and catch you in the next one. Peace.